guys, so I'm coming to you with a face of the day and reviews on this look. I really enjoyed it. Didn't know where I was going with it this morning, but it came out all right. So I'm going to go ahead and show it to you. And we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm kind of going to go backwards. I'm going to start with the lips, face, and eyes. You know, I'm going to go that way. So for my lips, I didn't know if I wanted to use I had a red lipstick out, but I didn't know if it was going to work well with my eyes. So I just went with a gloss, and it's currently my favorite gloss that I just lost. I literally pulled it over here to show you. Ah, there it is. It's the Lorac Alter Ego Lip Gloss in Secret Agent. This is from the 20th anniversary collection. I don't know if this one is a regular line gloss. I think it is. I'm not quite sure, but this is My Lips But Better. I love this gloss. Oh. My Ashley piercing is there. You guys know I put a flesh tone in for work. Alright, moving on. Face. I just went through my collection and dug up some things I haven't worn in a while. For my primer, I use my Lorac Perfection Mattifying Face Primer. I really like this primer. I really enjoy it. This is probably one of my most expensive primers, but I actually got it on sale at Ulta when it was like 40% off. Should have got two. I really enjoy this. Before I put on my primer though, my face was feeling really dry this morning. So I did a scrub last night, and I did a mask, and it was just really dry in the this morning. So I sprayed a little bit of my facial mist, the Mario Badescu with aloe, herbs, and rose water, and that kind of woke my skin up a little bit. And I used a refreshing wipe, my Equate refreshing wipe, so just to wake my skin up a little bit, one of those. So yeah, all right, primer. Did that correct. All right, moving on. For foundation, I am wearing my Black Opal True Color Pore Perfecting Liquid Foundation. This is a really pretty foundation. I don't want to say pore perfecting, but it does blur. But it does nothing for my oil. I used to really, I don't dislike this foundation. I love the finish and it is beautiful, but it does nothing for my oil. Like the mattifying face primer from Lorac really helped it. I know my skin. This is not the best. You're going to have to put a serious powder on, and I feel as though the powder I used today just wasn't the best for it. It was a combination of both, because I've worn this before and got better results, but I was super oily today. But I blotted with my NYX Soft Focus. This is a primer, but I used it as a blotting situation. And the powder I put over it was this deluxe finishing powder from Black Opal as well. And it says oil control formula. I don't know. Combination of the two just didn't work. And this is in the shade Deep. It could have been, I don't know the ingredients in this. It could have been how these are based. This is definitely a silicone based primer. I don't know what this foundation is based. So that could have been it. I'm not sure. I decided to cream contour and highlight today, and it's pretty decent. So for my cream contour, I use the e.l.f. contour palette, and I use this deep shade here with my e.l.f. contour brush, and I contoured my cheekbones. I'm just telling you what I did. I didn't review it. It's decent. This is a really natural contour shade. Really, really like maybe 1 to 2 shades deeper than my skin. That's it. Probably 1 shade. Really, really natural. I do like it. It's a little difficult to blend out. Not as difficult as the next product though. I didn't use this palette to highlight. I used the NYX Cream Highlight and Contour palette to highlight. This stuff is thick. It reminds me of the Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Contour palette. Color is there. You know, the pigmentation is there. It is a very thick palette. Really thick. But nonetheless, I put some of this under my eyes over top of my concealer, which was the NYX Gotcha Covered Concealer in Deep. So I just put this on. I actually did a little mini review in my big video I posted yesterday. I'll link that down below. But anyway, and I put this on and blended it out with a damp Real Technique sponge. And it worked all right. It's not the lightest, you know, highlight situation. I like my highlights super light. But I dealt with it. It's fine. It's a natural highlight. And I topped my under eye area with this MAC Studio Fix. This is a really yellow powder. They trying to tell me when I was in the MAC store, I got this a while ago, that I was going to use this all over my face. And I just don't believe that it's going to work. So I use it under my eyes. It's really nice. It's very thin. A really, really thin powder. Really, really thin. It works well under the eye. What was I getting ready to say? But all over the face, I don't know. So anyway, whew, I did that. Blush. I went in, this is the blush and contour palette from, I don't know, I think I got this from like Burlington or Five Below, maybe not Five Below, somewhere. And I use this blush here. It looks really brown, but it definitely has some warm, I don't know, it's on the cheeks. It actually has, I don't know, it came off a little pinky, like mauve-y. I like it. So I use that. I don't know what palette that is, what brand that is, but I use that. And my highlight today is that right there. Max Gold Deposit. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So that is my face. I also sprayed it with a little bit of Fix Plus to melt everything in. And then I used some Scandinavia, just the plain makeup setting spray. Whew, long day. It's a Monday. So, for my eyes, I really wanted to use my Meet Matte Nude palette. And I was like, how am I going to use this? I have not, from the Balm, I have not done an all matte eye in a long time. And I was just like, what am I going to do? And I was like, well, let me see how the halo eye looks with matte colors. I like it. So I primed my lids with some Lorac Behind the Scenes Eye Primer. Again, I was just kind of shopping my stash. I primed my lids with that. Hold on, let me get the stuff out. Primed my lids with that. I highlighted under my brow. I'll tell you my brows in a second. I highlighted under my brow with Matte Sing. Right here, I used that to highlight. Then in my crease transition shade, I went ahead and used Matte Rosin right here. And then actually the halo part, this pinky shade, is actually Matte Sing again. It's Matte Sing again. So I use these two pretty much to do this whole look, which I really like. I'm lying. This was the crease. These shades are right. This was a crease. But the inner and outer shade, I completely forgot about that, is Matt Johnson. This grayish taupey blue shade. That's the inner and outer part of the eye. Of course, did some blending and things like that. And I was like, that's not bad. But of course, I needed to add a little bit of dimension. So I topped it with this loose eyeshadow from MBA Cosmetics. I actually discovered this brand at IMATS. I have a few of their products, really decent products. I just don't reach for them a lot. Don't know why. But this is an eyeshadow, and it's iridescent, and this is called Odyssey. It's approved for eyes and lips, and also face. So you can use it as a highlighter, and that's where it was in my highlight drawer. But since it's approved for lips, I'm going to have to do a lip look with it. But this is what it looks like. It's like a yellowy white powder. Get in there. And I'll swatch it on my hand. It's like, damn, my hand is ashy. Let's give it a little more. I'm going to have to overdo it so you can see it. I don't know if you can see that it's a glowy golden iridescence. Not a lot, but I put that on. In my waterline, I have on the Milani Shadow Eyes 12-Hour Wear Eyeshadow in black ink. It's a chubby stick, but I put that on and blended a little bit of Matte Rosin underneath. My mascara is the part 1 and 3 of the Wet n Wild Fiber Duo. I like this mascara. That'll be in that same review with the NYX concealer that I have down below. So check that out. I like it. I tell you, I like it in that video too. Okay, and then my lashes. No, let's do liner first. I have a wing. We're doing a wing. It is the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in Trooper. I used to not like this. I used to think it wasn't good. It's doing all right. It's been doing all right. I got the hang of it, I guess. But this is actually the 5-year anniversary one. I think they still have some of these available at Ulta though, but they do have the regular version that's cheaper. So, and my lashes are my Cocoa lashes in Soho. This is my last pair. They're a little worn, but I'm gonna keep wearing them. I actually ordered 2 more pair. I didn't order. I ordered like 3 or 4 pairs of lashes from Lady Moss. They should be coming in because I was on my last pair of these and they were a mess, and they restocked a lash I've been trying to get since I've been shopping on the website. And so I was like, all right, I'll get, because I could have bought like 100 pairs, but I only got I think 4 or 5. I got 2 of the ones I was looking for, 2 Sohos and something else, and I got those because that's all I got because IMATS. Lady Moss will be at IMATS and I can really stock up. But I know that I want to wear these to New York, or the ones that I'm waiting on. And I'm going to show them to you. And that's why I was like, I need to get them now because they were restocked and they're never in stock. So that's why I picked them up. Like I'm justifying my purchase, but I wanted to explain because I'm officially at that stage where I'm not buying things that are going to be at IMATS. Like I had those NYX lingerie lippies in my cart forever. I didn't do it. I did get the Too Faced peanut butter palette though. Peanut butter and jelly palette. They had a sneak for platinum members, we could get it early, something like that. So I got that. But yeah, things that I'm in that phase now. It's mid-February. Oh, in February. IMATS is in a month and some change. And I can't be buying things that are going to be at IMATS. ColourPop won't be, so stay on the lookout for that. But that's it. I think I mentioned everything. You have any? Oh, my brows are my Anastasia Brow Wiz in dark brown, and I use my Anastasia Brow Wiz in dark brown and with my e.l.f. clear brow gel. My camera memory card got full. I was like, nope. But if you have any questions, comments, concerns about any of the products I mentioned in this video, be sure to leave them down below. And until next time, I'll talk to you guys. Love ya. Bye.